Hi, it's Lisa, and I am at the amazingly beautiful Fort Washington Park today. It's another beautiful day. Trying to show you around just a little bit the view. Oh my God. But today I am at Fort Washington Park in Fort Washington, Maryland. Just wanted to do a quick intentional video about being intentional about your life. No specific topic, I guess, but just really kind of the whole focus of my videos before. And the reason I started this was to help remind myself and remind other people about the importance of being intentional about life. Because when you're not intentional about life, life kind of runs away from you. And so in moments when life is getting away from you, because it will, because we can't always be as intentional as we want to be, just remember when life is getting a little crazy and out of focus, take a few minutes to take a deep breath and refocus and become intentional, because the more intentional you are about life, even when those little blips in the road come up, and they will, you're going to anticipate them. You're going to know they're coming, and you'll be able to deal with them a whole lot better than if you're just kind of letting life run you. And there have been some times in my life where it's kind of like, oh man, I just like, how did I get here? Life has just really gotten away from me. And that's because I wasn't focused and I wasn't intentional. I was just kind of letting life happen and responding to the things that happened instead of really having an idea of what I was trying to do with my life. And so I would say in those times, it's when I had to go, okay, now let's focus. What is it you're trying to do? Where is it you're trying to be? And how did you get off course? And that's important. Sometimes you know, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just realize, I just let life happen to me. I wasn't in control of my life. I was responding. I was letting it happen, and it just got away from me. And how did I get here? That's exactly how I got here. But that doesn't mean I have to stay here. And so you just take that deep breath and you become intentional. You become focused. You become, what is it I am trying to do? And how can I get out of wherever I am, especially now if it's not where I want to be? How do I fix that? And so you find that once you become intentional about life again, it takes on a whole new vibrance. It takes a whole new excitement, because you know I'm in control and I'm in charge, and I get to determine what's going on in my life, because it is my life. It may involve other people. It may involve your spouse. It may involve your friends. It may involve your children, but it's still your life. At the end of the day, it's you. And so you have to take responsibility for it. You have to be intentional about your life. What is it you want for your life? What is it you want for yourself? And I tell you, when you do that, things start to change, things start to shift. And sometimes it's just your perspective. Sometimes you're still in the middle of craziness and a whirlwind of how did my life get here? But now you're in charge of it. You control it. You know, I can make a difference. I can change this. I don't have to stay in this craziness. I may for a minute till I figure out how to get out of it, but I can fix it and I can change it. Now my perspective has changed. Now my outlook has changed. Now my focus has changed. So my life is going to change. And so I encourage you today to just be intentional about every day, about your focus, about what do you want to do. And if your life is happening to you more than you're in control of it, then just take a breath and figure out, how can I get it back on track? How can I get my life where I want it to be? Because it is my life. 8 to 80, it's yours. It's your life. You control it. And so decide, the decisions I make today are going to impact me today, tomorrow, and some decisions I make today are going to impact my life forever. But you have to make some decisions. There's some decisions you just have to make, and you have to be intentional about those, because when you're not intentional about them, then you suffer the consequences for them no matter what. And when you're not intentional, sometimes you get what you get, and sometimes what you get isn't good or isn't what you wanted. But when you're intentional about your decisions, when you're intentional about your focus, it makes a world of difference. So I encourage you today to just be intentional. Enjoy every day, enjoy every moment. Even when you're in the middle of something that's not so great, figure out, what's the lesson in this? What's the message in it? How can I make it better? And then do it. And then get focused and be about the business of making your life better. Be about the business of handling what you can and letting go of what you can't, because the stuff you can't control it. And so be focused, be intentional, have an amazing day. And I'll give you one more quick view of where I am, because it is beautiful out here. I'm going to wait for the sun to set. So have a great day. Have a great night. And until I see you again, bye.